好，欢迎来到 Mandarin Monkey 广播时间。
Why, hello there, and welcome back to the Mandarin Monkey Podcast, episode 289.
第289集。
对啊，今天是星期一。
星期一快乐
Happy Monday! What are you guys doing? What the heck are you doing?
还在床上睡觉。
You reckon? 哇，美国人。对啊，现在
啦。
对。
大家应该都要去上学了吧？上课、
对
上学、工作。
Yeah. They got to go study. They got to go to work.
我刚刚讲上课跟上学耶，两个都是去上课啊。
对啊。
我工作。
Yeah, 我工作，对啊。But they could also just be doing nothing.
对。
应该他们没有工作，对不对？
就星期一就
放松
呀，放假不要上班。
Well, maybe 应该他们不是放松，应该他们是 like 他们要找新的工作，对不对？应该那个 COVID 的病毒的情况，they were let go.
也是。
They don't have a job currently, 所以他们需要找到。So that is a very yali, I know from personal experience, even recently, stressful. It's a stressful time. So
很讨厌。
I'm with you, brothers and sisters, who's looking for a job and all that kind of stuff. I feel you, and something's going to come along.
对啊，
但是
一定会的，但是要时间啦。
对啊。What I think this is the 很难的 this is the 问题 with 如果你要找like 新的工作，你真的需要找到 like 很好的工作，你会 enjoy 对不对？你需要找到 like 个兴奋的工作，对不对？
对啊。
但是时间，it's 时间 and then bills.
对。
And you got to think, okay, well, how much have I got saved?
对。
Versus how much do I need the money? How quickly do I need the money to pay the next thing?
对啊。
And then it becomes a rush. And this is the 问题, isn't it? That you just you decide that it's like, okay, well actually I really want to find a job 我真的喜欢。
对。
但是如果你找不到，
你会很紧张。
No, it's like 很紧张。
你会觉得完蛋了，我没有工作，没有人找我，然后你就会开始好啦，随便啦。那个
面试不好，这个面试很好，or they haven't got back to me， 我不知道。
对。
So the stress comes from having to accept a job that you may not enjoy so much for the money, as opposed to trying to find something that you enjoy doing, even if it pays less. 你知道我意思吗？
有很多东西要计划，就是你可能要先存一笔钱，然后 make sure 你可以有钱去缴费啊，去生活啊，吃东西啊，或者有些人会更辛苦，他们就是边找工作边工作，就是现在还在工作，然后去找别的工作，这会更辛苦。
对啊，
就是 double 压力耶，两边的压力
，double 压力，
很辛苦。
Although I will say this, I went to have an endoscopy. 你知道吗？ Well, of course 你知道， but I went to have an endoscopy at the hospital. And 我在那个医院的时候，我看到这个好少人。I don't know if I told you this, but he came in and said, I went in and I was like, "Hi, sorry, is this the endoscopy department? I have an endoscopy scheduled for today. This is the right department." She said, "Yeah, absolutely. I what's your name, please?" I went, blah, blah, blah. I went, Mr. Tom Monkey, whatever. And 他们说 okay, 没关系, yeah, you're here. Please take a seat, right? Now, 那下一个人就是病人 or whatever, 客人，病人吗？
病人，
是病人呢。他来了，然后他告诉那个护士，well, she's她
是一个那个接待员。receptionist， 对，他只是在那边做一些电脑的工作啊，然后 check-in 啊之类的。
对，但是我不知道如果他是护士还是秘书吗？秘书。Because she was wearing like a similar to nurses.
他们都是吧？他们都这样。
Well, you know, 护士会穿那个 like 粉红色的 or 蓝色的。
衣服
like uniform kind of thing, but she had like a blue one on, but then she was just doing the reception. She didn't go anyway, but that doesn't matter. So this other guy came in and he said, "Is this where we get our camera stuffed down our throat?" I'll repeat. Is this where we get the camera stuffed down our throat? Yeah. Or is this where we get that camera stuffed down my throat? And she was like, and I went and looked at the dude across the other side of the waiting room, and he laughed. Some other woman was like, "Ta kan ta da shul," so she didn't hear it, but he was dead serious as well. The guy who asked wasn't joking. He was just not the smartest tool in the shed.
他就是讲不出那个 endoscopy. Endoscopy. 他就是讲不出这个
Yeah, well, he didn't know he didn't care about how it was pronounced, what he was coming in for. He didn't understand the procedures. Is this where we get that camera stuffed down my throat or whatever? And she was like, yes. He's like, oh. And he's
太好笑了
okay, what's your name? Yeah. So I feel for him, it may be more difficult to find a job, but for most of us,
是 OK.
And for those of you who are searching for jobs currently, something's going to come along. I know.
太好笑了
对啊. Anyway, so there you go. It's Monday. We're celebrating Monday today because it's the start of a new week. And the start of the week is always an amazing thing because it means time is moving. I've had a lot of reflections recently. I'll tell you what I'm going to do first. Let's say hello to our new friends. Okay, so 我不知道如果我说 Jade 我说了吗？
有
Yeah? No?
Yeah, we'll say hi again.
Jade.
Hi, Jade.
Hi, Jade. Welcome to the Hangout tier.
Yeah.
Also, Chris. Sorry, not crisp. Chris. But you may be crisp. Like, 你知道意思吗? Like
Chris.
Sharp.
Yeah.
Not like the food. You know, like crisp and crunchy.
Chris 也是英国朋友啊
Well, he'll know then.
Yeah.
So, welcome, Crisp.
你好 Chris.
To the Mandarin Monkey community. We're excited to have you here.
没错
And jumping in with your 4 lessons as well. You, sir, are taking it seriously.
没错
Also,
还有来自
说什么？
对不起你说
I want to say hello to Dinesh as well. Dinesh has jumped in at the Hangout tier as well.
Ooh.
So I'm looking forward to meeting you, Dinesh, during a Hangout at some point. I think Dinesh is a Australian.
澳洲来的朋友
Now, I could be judging like with the review. Remember, I needed another review, ma.
什么 review
These guys, yeah, they're all right. They're all right. These guys, they're all right.
有可能哦
Yeah, yeah.
是你吗
Someone commented on YouTube about that. There's like, lol,
Again.
lol, they're all right, these guys. And I asked him, is that you? Was that you? Because I don't know who it was still. But 谢谢你们 for the reviews.
Yeah,
we appreciate
谢谢
it.
你们
很好喝. Dinesh, welcome to the Hangout here. We want to see you. Didn't see you in the recent ones. We were just having a 聊聊 对吧 a 谈谈的
昨天对
Hangout 6 and 7
对
were 聊聊的
对 chit chat
and
聊天
我们的朋友他们需要来然后准备一个问题然后 ask the class and 我们有 like 不是很奇怪但是很有趣的问题对不对
是很有趣
所以and one more story before I continue into that I know I'm digressing and last one Sarah or Sarah Sarah I believe is she got contact with us I think on Instagram but is currently going through the entire Mandarin Monkey archive of Guanbo so 我不知道如果他会找到这个 episode until maybe next year sometime probably because well I don't know how quickly you can listen to them well I mean I do
我 even 你每天听好了200多集
well
每天的话也
开车
也需要1年的时间
I think you right even I used to drive an hour to work maybe over an hour if there's traffic I could listen to a Mandarin Monkey episode like a 1 hour there then 1 hour to 2 a day maybe 3 if it's an hour and a half each way maybe 3 a day
我觉得就是1天1集吧差不多 even 你是有要去工作还有回来的路上应该1集就没了
对对对
因为我们的1集就大概50分钟1个小时啦
对 well if we have
也有可能
I think on the we have because we don't just have podcast episodes on the thing. Also, there's some other stuff, specials and stuff that we put out. There's about 300 plus episodes. So if you listen to 3 a day, it would take you 100 days of listening to 3 a day to do it.
是3个月4个月的时间。
That's every day. Like 做more, you have to listen to every on the weekends, all those kind of things. Anyway, but good luck, Sarah.
加油
but Sarah joined us as a supporter, not as a hangouteer, but as a supporter of the podcast. And for that, Sarah, we love you and we appreciate you.
谢谢。So, 还有一个来自纽西兰的 New Zealand 的 Bruce 也是我们的新朋友。
I think we said hello to Bruce.
没有啦，
没有吗？
上个礼拜。
Oh, okay. And welcome to Bruce. Quite a few people appeared over the last couple of days, have made the decision. And so listen,我有很多东西我需要说 So one of the things I did want to talk about, I started talking about just a minute ago, was the hangout 问题，对不对？
hangout 问题。
我们有哪一个问题？
我们的问题吗？
No, in the hangouts.
昨天的吗？对啊。哪一个是6还7？我 both。第6个我忘记，第6个好像是第6个我最记得的是 Dan 的问题，因为 Dan 的问题永远都是最好笑的。但是他昨天的问题还蛮有想象力空间，就是他说你想要逼一个人说实话 ，right? So to force someone to say 实话 all the time.
Yeah.
但是他说你可以选择就 maybe 你可以选这个人说实话，但是他说的一定就是实话。
Yeah.
你还是可以选人的。
对啊，所以你看到我的回答吗？
有啊。或者第2个选择是。同意吗？等一下，所以第2个选择呢，就是说你可以知道他们是在撒谎，他们在说谎，还是他们不是在撒谎，不是在说谎
啊？这是
这个问题很难
选择2是很痛苦。
Yeah， 对，可以是很痛苦。
It is because if you know, so just to 翻译 if you need 如果你听不懂。That's so dumb. What I just said was so dumb. Just to let you know.
用中文告诉他们。
No, I said if you want me to translate, right? If you don't understand, I'll translate, right? But I said it in Zhongwen.
Again.
What? Huh? Did I say it again?
Yeah.
Did I just say it in Zhongwen again?
没有啦，刚刚啦。
So,
加油。
It's like saying, because for people who are beginners, who don't know much of Zhongwen, right? They're listening to you and they're getting the input.
Yeah.
And they may not understand what you're saying, which is the kind of point, right? But they're getting it in. Is it going in the input, right? And then they're following me and they get the context. That's the point in the Mandarin Monkey context. It's a podcast. I'm having a breakdown. I think I'm having a breakdown.
我不懂为什么你昨天明明就很好睡。
没有。You can't live in my shoes. You don't know what it's like to be. I haven't slept well anyway recently. Anyway, to be honest, I think because of 压力。
而且还有就是 even just one night 你可能一个晚上睡很好，你还是觉得不够，就是因为只有一天一个晚上的时间，你需要来1年的晚上都
是呀。It doesn't matter. 你是对。So it doesn't matter how much sleep I get, right? 6个小时、4个小时、5个小时、12个小时 like I can sleep for a month and I'd still be tired. Right? It doesn't matter how much I sleep anymore.
真的
I'm always tired. Right? And 很多人会说OK 没关系你需要 like 吃很多沙拉，你需要去跑步，你需要运动这种东西。
我们有啊。
It doesn't matter what I do.
而且会更累。
I read before I go to bed. I will turn my phone off. I'll put music on the side. I will read for 30 minutes. I will meditate. I will try and reflect on my life. I won't drink alcohol or coffee before bed or anything like that. We don't smoke. We don't do drugs, right? We don't go out gambling. We do have 3 kids, so that doesn't help, right? 你们知道我们有 like the 一般的生活，我们有 like you know all the troubles everyone else has, parent problems, financial problems.
对啊
we have all this stuff.
我们都是一样的 We are the same. We are not different.
对啊 It doesn't matter. I cannot sleep any better.
可以啊，50岁的时候。
Although I guarantee if Nancy's listening, she will say if we recycle more, we may be able to sleep better. There is something to do with climate that may help us sleep better, right, Nancy? Maybe. Nancy's probably going to be coming back on the podcast soon to talk with us about this kind of thing as well, because 英国的天气是很奇怪 and it may be because of the rising thing, but also not just to talk about climate or just to talk about life as well, because I like Nancy, she's cool.
对啊。Anyway, 对，我们刚才讲什么
I was translating something that you said. I've completely forgotten now. I said in Dongwon, but now we've gone off. I can't remember what you said.
我也忘记了。
We talked about sleep.
我们刚才在讲什么
What was it?
这样的问题就是说他要逼一个人说实话。
这是为什么我 married 你？
这样的问题是说你有两个选择，第一个就是你要逼一个人说实话。还是第二个是你永远都知道这个人在说谎，还是没有在说谎。
So it's either force someone to tell the truth,
对
be able to force people to tell the truth,
对
or always know when someone's lying.
对
And for me, what was it for you, by the way?
知道一个人有没有在撒谎。第二个
So you'd go for know when they're lying?
对
Pain. I think this is 不对。I think that's pain. That's more pain than you think.
会吗
Yeah, because
可是你我想的我的逻辑比较不一样，就是因为我可以问出一个实话，就是我可以问你一个问题，然后你跟我讲一个答案，我可以知道你有没有在说谎。
Yeah, 我知道。
那 maybe 可能我在玩20个问题，我就问你20个问题，我可以知道最后 the end 的那个实话是什么。
对，但是所以你的 power 是你知道如果我说谎的这时候对不对？ 你会知道我说谎。or Kyrie, right? But you can't choose to know if she's lying. You just know.
对。
So there's going to be a couple of things that happen. Number one, she's lying about 不知道
她的鞋子
stealing money from you.
Oh my god.
Or something, right?
这个好严重哦。
Right? So she stole some money from your purse or something.
好。
And you said, did you take my money? No?
他说没有。
And your little power goes, bing!
他说谎。
我知道你说谎了。
你就知道 OK。
我知道你说谎了。So now you know. And you go, are you sure?
对。
No. And she's still lying. And you know the truth. But you know she's now hurting you. You're hurting yourself because you know the lie. 你知道我意思吗？
但是我会想要知道为什么。
No, but see,
我会想知道为什么。
She'll deny anyway.
呀，但是如果你好，因为他们会说谎，是因为他们会怕你生气呀，对吧？ 但是我觉得可以，我知道这两个回答，可能第一个会比较好，就是你可以选择你要谁说实话，right， 这是比较好。但是第二个问题，第二个回答就是你可以知道为什么他们要说谎，就是你可以问他们问题。然后 maybe 就让我觉得小孩子的 examples 不一样，因为小孩子的话你可以教他们，就是这是一个很好的教育的机会，你就会知道说你可以告诉我你不要骗妈妈，就是你告诉我为什么你需要钱。我觉得孩子不一样，但是老公如果说谎，我不知道怎么办
Right? 或你的妈妈
Yeah
你的家人，
对，
你会知道他们说谎了。
但是我知道可能他们对我说谎是会伤害我，但是我还是会希望他们说谎，就是痛的，它会让你它会让你痛，但是至少你知道的是实话，然后 even 他们是在骗你，但是 maybe 他们有不一样的目的。
但是如果你可以选，如果他们实话，告诉你实话，这是你的选择，你知道吗？ But the other one isn't your choice, so you know they're lying to you, and it's like how like you're.
他有些人说谎就算了，就没关系。
I know you're lying. If sometimes this is the problem, right? Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
是啊
Right? So not knowing hurts less. Sometimes I talk to my dad or whatever. You know, if you talk to your mum and you're like, you go to the doctors today, you went to the doctor, what happened? And she was like, oh, they say everything's fine. Bing, she's lying.
他有 cancer.
Right, but she doesn't want to tell you because she knows it will upset you or whatever it is.
对啊，但是这样子我就知道说 OK， 他想要 cover 一些事情，他不想让我难过，他不想让我担心。
Yeah.
那我可以用不一样的方式去帮他。因为有些人会说谎，不是代表他们一定有一个不好的理由，不是代表他们一定有不好的目的，就是有些人还是会需要，英文怎么讲？英文是什么 ？White lie。你也会有时候会需要撒谎。
Yeah, I was literally just about to say this.
对啊。
You were like, babe, where'd you go? And like, maybe I was out getting you a birthday present. Is that what it is, ma? And they're like, babe, where'd you go? Like, if you force someone to, and if you had the first one and you forced me to tell the truth, you're like, no, you didn't. You wouldn't go to those shops. Why were you out that long? You were out a long time, weren't you? Where did you go? And I was like, I just went to buy some food for the, and you're like, and you made me, and I was like, I bought you a present. It's a new pair of shoes. Now you ruined it for everybody.
这样就没有 surprise， 这样就没有惊喜啦。
如果你选择那个 like 第一的回答，you can choose， 你可以选择。So if you're like, I think he did something else, but maybe it was a good thing I was there. Like maybe it's just that he's not telling me for a surprise. 你知道吗？
我觉得可是这样子 ，OK。
I think you're choosing two because you don't trust anyone.
我相信啦。No, 我也不知道。
But I think it would hurt. If I knew you were lying about something, you specifically, or my mum, or my sister, or someone close to me, I would be very, very hurt. Especially if you continued the lie. 但是就像 OK， 就像你的 example 好了，如果今天我想要给你一个惊喜，但是你就 force me to say it out loud， 这样就没有惊喜啦。我知道，但是如果 so that's the big problem with that one。对，但是如果就是说如果你可能选择第二个 ，right， 就是你问我，然后我就是不讲实话，但是你知道我在说谎，但是 at least 你还是有惊喜呀，你懂吗 ？No, I'm more scared of the pain of the truth than the because I think like if you went out and bought me, you've caught me twice, I think. By surprise. By surprise, you got me like twice by surprise, maybe with like cards or something. I'm like, how did you? Oh, it's clever because I didn't even notice, right? You caught me twice. I wasn't even. You caught me maybe twice, but usually it's kind of obvious, you know. Do you know what I mean? I sometimes tell you like I'm gonna go out shopping for presents for you or something. I'm going to go out and get you something, right? So I have to go alone, or I'll take Kyrie or whatever Mason or something. I'm going to get you something. And that's it. And then I'll say, I'm going to put it in the cupboard. Don't look in the cupboard. And that's the thing, right? We're still telling the truth. But if I know you're lying, you just ruined. 可是 even 就是你很相信我呢 I do 相信你但是你还是会觉得很不舒服 Wait a minute. I don't want to. If you lie to me, it will hurt. 你是会不想让我怀疑你吧 You don't want me to doubt you, 对不对？你会觉得我会觉得难过 right? Well, that's not why it would hurt me. It would hurt me if I knew that if you told me something painful, I didn't really want to know. I don't know. 我觉得你刚刚说可能 maybe 是我不相信人，但是我觉得是我太相信人。当然不是 like stranger， 我当然不会去相信一个陌生人，但是我可能就是自己的家人，或是你，或是我们的孩子，我会非常的相信他们。所以 even 他们在跟我说谎的时候，我会帮他们找 reasons。就是我会帮他们找人说 maybe 他们想要给我什么惊喜，或是 maybe 他们有什么自己的目的，他们需要，他们不能告诉我，但他们不是在做坏事，你懂吗？对。就是我知道，我相信我的孩子，我相信我的老公，还有我的家人，他们是在做好的事情，但是他们不想让我先知道，可能 maybe 我之后会知道，所以我觉得是我太相信别人。If people knew about your power, then they would probably just tell you the truth. Well, they'd just tell you the truth, wouldn't they? Because either you could force them to, or you'd know they're lying. But like this is, 这样生活就很无聊啊。Babe, you were in the toilet for a long time. What's going on? I had a massive poo. God, I can't have any secrets. Jeez, don't go in there for 20 minutes.
你说到这个，也有很多人 even 他们是老公老婆他们还是彼此都需要一些 space， 他们还是会觉得我需要我有一些秘密，然后我的老公也需要有自己的秘密。有些人也会是这样子的，你知道生活的方式啊，对吧？所以并不是每个人都会一定要告诉你，因为他们是你很 close 的人，他们也会有想要自己的生活、自己的空间。
对
啊，
自己的时间，
对啊，
我想你需要 like 一点点。
我觉得老公老婆之间可以有秘密，但是这个秘密是不会去伤
秘密，
对，不是 like 真的秘密，就是不会去伤害到彼此的那个就 OK。就可能我自己有一些小小奇怪的 hobby， 可能我喜欢挖鼻子，还是 pick my nose， 还是吃它 whatever， 我没有 I didn't， 我没有，我可能会喜欢 pick my nose， 然后吃这个东西。
对
maybe 这是我的自己的小的秘密，但是我不会想让你知道，因为你会觉得我很恶心。
如果你要放屁，对不对？
对，
是一样。
对啊，就是我不想要让你觉得我很恶心，我想要 keep 我是一个很
对，然后你会告诉我，就是然后呢，就是那个桌子是坏掉，你知道吗？
然后呢？
你放屁了吗？是就是椅子。那个门是 yeah. So those white like little white ones. But you see, because but if you had that power, this is the problem, isn't it? You'd know. So I'd 放屁，然后 you said 你刚刚放屁了吗？ And I'd be like, no, it's just the sofa or whatever. And you'd be, bing, I know you're lying. And I'd be like, well, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore.
不会啦，你那就算就是 even 你冰你知道，那你就会说 OK， 他真的做，但是他不想要让我知道。Right?
What do you expect's gonna? What doesn't matter? You don't need to like. 我不知道 I don't know.
我知道你那个感觉，我知道那个感觉是不一样，但是对我来说，我知道如果你有自己的 reason 想要 cover 掉这个说谎，没关系，你就做吧。Even 我知道你在说谎，没关系啊。
我的选择是第一 ，because 我要选择谁告诉我
，OK，
对 ，because I want to choose the person. Like for example, if I suspected you, like you, for example, if I expected you were cheating or something, and then there was a series of things I thought, this is out of character, this is weird, she doesn't usually do that, she's acting differently, that kind of thing. And then you come home and then I'd make you tell me that I'd use the power because I'd be like, where did you actually go? And then you'd be like, I'm having an affair with Terry or whatever. Right, and then I'm like, right, well, at least I know for sure now. But other than that, I can just trust you and not force you to do anything. Just, you know what I mean? Whereas it's the kids like, have you been smoking or whatever? What have you been? No. Yes. Stop it. 你知道吗？
我还是会选第二个。
Oh, it's just pain. I don't know why you'd want to know that. Your life would close down. It'd be so painful.
Yeah, 但是OK， 我不知道，反正我就是要第二个。
It'd be so painful, babe. Like I can't.
我觉得要看什么人啊。如果当然是 strangers， 你不会在意啊。为什么你要在意他们说谎？
我不管他们。Like why were you late for work? Oh, there was a big car coming. Bing. Lie. All right.
没关系，随便你。
Who cares about that? It's about personal. No one cares about the other people. It's just it's the personal pain. That's what I'm worried about is you lying to me, the kids lying, my family lying to me, and you know it. And you're like, these people are all lying to me.
我觉得有些人不喜欢，就是他们知道这些人有没有在说谎，是因为他们没有安全感，他们没有那个 security。Maybe 就是他们会觉得说他们会永远都觉得大家都在跟他说谎。你懂吗？所以我就会觉得不喜欢，因为我太相信我的家人、我的老公、我的孩子，所以我不会觉得很难过，我不会觉得伤心，但是我去想说为什么他们要对我说谎，这样就我想知道为什么。
I don't know why you'd want to do that. I don't know why you'd want to do that to yourself. I don't know why.
每个人都有自己的 reasons 去说谎嘛。那 maybe 这个谎是好的，maybe 这个谎是不好的。那你就自己去决定啊，你自己去 make decision， 就是这个人说谎到底是为什么？
因为第二你不是你的选择
啊，我知道不是我的选择啊，但他们我就是知道啊，我可以知道在心里面知道就好了。所以为什么
？But the first不好意思 isn't the first option the same as the second one, but with a choice?
没有。
Because you can make them tell you the truth. So this is the same thing.
我觉得第一个是
But you choose.
on specific timing， 你让他们说出实话。那第二个是你 always 都知道，你总是都知道。
That's what I'm saying. That's the problem.
对啊。
So, I think I tell you what, the most painful moment is this. Like, oh, 老婆, you're acting like 很奇怪. What's going on? And you're like, I don't know, nothing. Just just saying blah 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 blah. Bing, you're lying.
那你就会说那你累吗
Obviously something's up. What's going on? You know they're lying already.
Yeah.
So bang, straight away pain. So what's going on? What are you doing for so long? What's going on? Nothing. I just go and see a friend for bing, lie again. Now okay. Now listen. I know you're lying. I know that's not where you're going. Just tell me the truth. It's just you might as well tell me the truth now. You're already painful, right? No, I go and see my friend.
Okay,
bing. This is the problem.
Okay,
huge pain because they're still lying.
那如果你知道有个 holidays coming， 或是你的生日要到了，你不会去 guess， 就是说他们想要准备什么给你吗？
我什么第二吗？我不要第二，我要第一。
Yeah,
But I wouldn't force you. I wouldn't force you because because it's my choice.
对啊。
我的逻辑是。如果 like 今天or 下个礼拜是我的生日 and you're going to give me a surprise.
对。
And I'm like, what's going on? And you're like, no, you wait and see. Okay, I'm not going to force you.
但是有些人就喜欢那个
because I want it to be a surprise. 你知道吗？
我知道。
So I think one, because it's only because of if you made people tell the truth all the time, pain, exactly the same pain. Because you can't control the second one, pain. Just pure pain the whole time. And mostly because you know they're lying, but they continue to lie even though you know they're lying. 但是我会有一个期待，我会有一个期望，我有一个 expectation， 就是说可能 maybe 有什么事情会发生。就是我会等说如果这件事情真的发生了，然后我们再来解决。对啊。这样对啊，也有可能是好，我不会 always 都想到是不好的，我不会去想说我老公有小三，我的孩子怎么样。但是 maybe 我的孩子如果他们学会抽烟，或是交到了很不好的朋友，那我知道的话，我会在生活当中慢慢的带他们到，你知道，跟他们讲说抽烟是不好的啊，或是交坏朋友是不好的啊，你就是可以慢慢的从中间去教他们。对，我自己的想法是这样啊。Okay.
对啊。
All right. Well, we'll have to
这样
break up again. I don't know.
哪有？可以有不一样的想法啊。
Okay, 没关系。So what was another question? That was just one from Dan. That was hang up 6.
Ashley 他就问大家说，如果你可以到世界各地的 ，even 是魔法世界，你会想要去哪里？
他的选择是 Hogwarts 吗？
他的选择有比较 tricky， 是他想要在每个国家都买房子，小房子，然后他都可以去到每个国家住。所以他的是很聪明的答案。然后我那时候在想 ，Tom 一定就是要在那个
Lord of the Rings. Yeah, we had this conversation. We had this conversation about Hogwarts, that magical place, or Lord of the Rings. But like, you're not a big enough fan of Lord of the Rings to really respect it. And that upsets me. And I think if we're ever going to renew our wedding vows,
什么啊？
you need to watch the films, and then we need to dress like the characters and then do it in that style.
在 Netflix 有吗？
Lord of the Rings? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. No, they did. They had the rights, and then they went somewhere else.
Okay, 所以如果我想看的话怎么办？
I've got the DVDs.
我们没有 DVD player。
有 Xbox 有。
你真的想要我？好啦，我看。
我准备了。
好啦，我看。
You should, without falling asleep.
好，那我们 finish， 我们完成那个 The Boys， 还有那个 Strange Things， 我们就来看吧。
Okay, so next year sometime.
每天
Next year sometime?
我们只有2部欸。
不是 every week a new Boys episode comes out now.
我们有每天啊。
I think they're releasing it every week, one a week kind of thing. And Stranger Things, same thing.
我们每天都可以看啊。
We can wait. You need to watch it. But I've got the extended
这样
a DVD edition of Lord of the Rings, right?
什么意思 extended
3个小时。
3个小时就没了吗？
No, so Lord of the Rings 是3个电影，都是3个小时，
所以9个小时啊。
对啊 ，back to back.
OK,
you just watch them back to back
好
without stopping.
就1个小时1个小时看。
No.
拜托，
You can't break them up. You have to watch. You have to watch the whole movie.
我没有3个小时，
We
好
have to
吗
get a babysitter. We have to get a babysitter and then watch it. Which will be weird because we'll be in the house.
那你要找一个 Airbnb， 然后我们去看。
可是很贵。
我不要在家看。
这样我们要签书吗？
对，摇钱树 ，Let's go， 摇钱树。然后我们不行在家看，因为他们都知道我们在楼上啊。我们要出去玩，我们要去 Airbnb 看。我们去 Yacht 看。
Yeah, I don't know if they have any. No. You need to experience it on a big TV with nice sound.
所以我看完这3个电影，你会更爱我吗
？Yeah.
OK. 你这个人
Yeah. As long as you like it, because if you don't like it, then there's obviously some kind of like a 关系的问题。
所以你真的会去吗？会去那个 The Lord of Ring 魔戒里面这个地方
It wouldn't be my first thought.
真的
I mean,
那你第一个想法是哪里
You're asking, I was that. It's a very difficult conversation. 我会告诉你为什么。
好
Lord of the Rings 是很漂亮。Right, 很漂亮，他们有魔法，他们有很多的妖怪跟 like 不是英雄 dwarves and orcs and all this kind of cool elves and all this kind of cool stuff. But it's dangerous, 很危险的。Like because there's giants and ogres and racism in between like dwarves and elves. Like dwarves hate elves and elves hate dwarves and men don't like and then the orcs don't like anybody and all this. Do you know what I mean? Like you get killed from loads of different people and things. Everything wants to kill you one way.
是对
There are giant trees that walk around.
真的
Yeah.
Wow.
And they can some of them are really nice, but they're huge, right? Anyway, you'll see. You understand. The ents, they're cool.
我觉得 Reed 有讲你还有吗？
我有很多 opinions.
好，还有呢？
这是很难的问题。
很难。
你是什么 Meteor Garden 吗？
当然不是啊。
你有住在 Meteor Garden
为什么？
我不知道。
What made you say that?
I don't know because you like those dramas. I think someone said like Ashley said or something. She'd like to live in a drama. I think why
Emma
is it Emma? Was it? I thought it was Ashley.
Yeah.
Emma. But why? I just question like why would anyone want to live in a drama? It's just normal life. It's just the normal world.
哪有
But with
normal？
like 很多的 drama.
他们的世界一点都不正常，好吗？
It's
在 drama 里面，他们 CEO 永远都不用工作，他们 CEO 都在家。
Yeah, what's that?
玩女人。
Yeah.
然后出去旅游，开车，
Not in Meteor Garden.
很帅。
No, but like it's just drama. Like it's because that's the point in it, right?
因为 drama 就是很 dramatic， 所以才要在那个世界里面。
Yeah, 对。So every situation is just amped up 100 times with drama.
对啊。
So you're just chilling out. You go, don't you? I don't know what kind of experience you want when you're living in a world, but it's not like you appear in the world. You're like, oh, cool. This is like the world of Meteor Garden. Cool. And then a door goes, 我想你，我爱你. I'm like, I don't even know. I just got, who are you? Like, oh, 我要你. What are you why are you crying? I don't know who you are. And then it's suddenly him and it unfolds that they loved you forever and they've got pictures of you and you're like, wow, I didn't want it. Life is not, I don't want it to be this exciting all the time.
Yeah, 很刺激啊。
对 but 但是 in Lord of the Rings 的世界是
很危险啊。
And it's long, like it's long.
是多久啊
Like you don't like you can 骑马 right? That's how you get places. You 骑马 You don't drive. There's no water. You just 骑马 You can't like not Harry Potter. You can't drive or just and appear. You have to like ride to places,
对
which takes weeks to get to another city somewhere to enjoy yourself.
很不方便。
对啊 So like it's not like it'd be real peaceful. Like 如果我们住在 Hobbiton, like basically we're 农夫。
对，然后自己种菜，自己杀猪、杀鸡、杀牛。
对啊，所以我们的生活 will probably be 很繁荣、很和平，没关系。Unless some other things come and destroy our town or whatever. But if we want to go, do you fancy going like on holiday or like going to another place? It'll take us 3 weeks to get the kids on horses and then on the way we could die.
Yeah.
Someone could shoot us and kill us or whatever. Yeah. An ogre could just go and
所以 drama 听起来比较好啊 drama 是比较 close to real life 但是更 drama.
No, because what's the point? I don't want normal life amped. I've got enough 压力我不要我要你 I don't want 我 gender 不要
OK 年轻的我会想要在 drama 里面因为年轻的女生都要男生就是爱你然后很帅的男生怎么样就是带你出去玩什么类 anyway 然后我年轻的时候我可能会喜欢在 drama 里面但是现在我觉得 Ree 那一天他给了一个很棒的 idea 就是他想要在那个 Fantastic Beast 里面的那个行李箱的 suitcase 你可以打开下去
You said it'd be cool 这就是魔法的世界这是 like Harry Potter 的世界That would be cool so That's what I'm saying like Lord
所以如果你可能到美国去工作然后你就可以把我们大家全部放在里面
对
然后你就带着我们上飞机然后你就可以去美国
Because we're in there living the life
Yeah 然后孩子们 100% 他们不会哭
对 Yeah Harry Potter 的世界是不一样就是魔法的 So Lord of the Rings isn't so much There's not the 魔法 to make you and disappear and it's not that kind of 魔法
对啊
So but in there see that because that might be a more tempting choice for me to do that kind of thing But then also the Marvel universe is pretty cool
很多英雄啊
很多英雄 also 很危险 But there's like loads of
没有啊很多人也是有自己正常的生活啊在 Marvel 里面
对啊
他们是只有英雄出现的时候才会有打架
Yeah, no, I would, that's what I'm saying But 为什么我的脸
这么难
so nice to see how it's out now where was I 英雄So
Marvel
watching I think what we all think about these worlds is way different than actually what it would be like to actually live in the world. Like well, after Thanos did the click thing and he snapped everyone out of it, half your family's dead. Or 50% of the world's dead. Maybe none of your family got whatever. But if you just appeared in that world, right? Nothing happened for like 5 years. Like they were all just recovering from it. Do you know what I mean? You'd just be living your normal life. You have to go get a job. You have to pay your bills. You have to find a house.
Yeah.
It's just the normal world plus heroes. Unless you were a hero.
Yeah.
I guess people think that if you live in that world, you're an 英雄吗？
我不觉得。
如果我是英雄 then maybe I'd choose that.
所以你会选哪一个英雄
If I was, well, I'd be my own 英雄 But like,我不知道 like Doctor, like, 奇怪医生医生奇怪医生他是很有趣 because he can travel to different worlds and stuff kind of thing. Loki is quite cool.
你想要是 Loki
I don't want to be him, no, because he's not a good hero, but I really enjoyed this TV series.
对也是
That's the only reason.
你喜欢这个
One Division? That like I不知道 There's lots of like I wouldn't like to live in I tell you what let's discuss the ones we wouldn't want to live in 以前
战争啊
Okay so like
1979
1917
1917对
Did you say 1970?
No I said 1979
Yeah the war in 1979 Just recently
17
yeah, No 1917 yeah I was exactly going to say the same thing. I would not like to live in that. I really enjoyed the movie.
还有鬼片 any 鬼片我不要 horror films 还有那个
恐怖片吗？
还有那个什么 the day when the day comes everyone go out and kill everybody 那是哪一个 prank 不是 prank
Oh, the Purge?
The Purge.
The Purge, yeah. You're close with Pow. Yeah.
No, 不要
The Purge.
不要那个
No, that's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Although tempting.
No.
Although I wouldn't go for anyone random.
你好可怕哦
I just go down. I'd go for specific people.
你们还确定要跟 Tom 当朋友吗？
对啊 there's a couple of people from my past that I'd absolutely I'd love to.
好可怕。那我不要那个世界，我不要 Insidious，
that'd be awful.
我也不要 The Purge， 我也不要战争 Any War Films， 不要，因为我们的孩子，我不要。
Can you imagine?
No.
Oh my gosh! Can you imagine living in those worlds?
对啊
That would be terrifying. 恐怖片 which Resident Evil? No, Resident Evil. No, Walking Dead.
不要
No, anything to do with Walking Dead. That would be horrific. That would be horrific. 如果我们住在 Walking Dead, like
很可怕吗？
不好，
很不好。
like fable, like how bad would not just the 僵尸
他们很慢
because they're
他们很慢
so they kind of 没关系
是人
it's the 人
对，因为你要玩那个心理战，
对啊
你要跟他们玩，你要知道他们是不是好人，他们是不是坏人。
because I would 相信 nobody 相信 nobody just us
当然啊
and that's it like you literally have to how would you trust any you'd have to kill them because at any moment they could just kill you when you're sleeping if someone's knocked on the door like oh God, please myself and my wife I don't trust you at all like I don't
我不要帮你
and now they know where you live so I got to kill you now
对啊
give me a second I'm gonna go get a hammer wait there
让我打你
and then we've got to eat you because we've got nothing to eat 你需要上来没有潮湿对不对没有超市我们需要手机
你可以想象你要杀人吗？把他的手切掉，把他的头切掉 Oh my god
你现在如果这是真的现在你需要成为农夫 like 真的农夫对不对然后因为我们需要农场 you got to turn that garden into a 农场
不是他们都会来吃啊那些僵尸都会来吃
我们需要保护
Yeah
right
对啊那我不要僵尸 No
Well, okay, so not them. So nothing like that. And then nothing like World War Z. 你知道吗？那个 that's 僵尸。
那是很快的僵尸。
很快。Yeah, they run and it's not funny.
对啊。
Although that was nothing like the book.
会啊。
But yeah, okay.
僵尸的世界 no 不要。
What about 外星人？外星人
哦。
What are some of the dealing with 外星人 that we think that would be quite cool? The Dome, a TV series.
对
The Dome.
对啊，就是他们不是天空就是突然降下了一个 dome，
对，
然后他们就被关在一个世界里面。
Was that an alien one?
不是吗？
Was it? I don't know. I忘记了 It was so far long ago.
哦，对，我也忘记了，是不是 The Dome?
Was it aliens that put that dome down? Because I know they couldn't get in and out.
对
They were trapped in a dome.
一定的啊，那个一定是什么 sci-fi.
It was sci-fi, but did we ever find out where it was? I honestly don't have any memory. I remember the colony. That was aliens.
对 The Colony. 对
That was aliens who just sort of set things into like
但是
城市
那个老婆 betray 的老公。
对啊 Unbelievable.
I will betray you.
You see? No. We're not necessarily we're not the 英雄 we just live in the world, right?
Okay.
Like the 世界如果我们住在 like 一个世界我们需要选 one where it's not just about it's not just about the 英雄 It's got to be like a great life also for the people. Like I think this is just a way 什么 Harry Potter 的世界是 like a 很好的选择因为 like 如果我们是一般人 like normal people women still have a great life if we're like magical
对啊 Oh yeah 当然如果我们是正常人也不是正常人就是我们有魔法
Yeah that'd be cool
然后还可以有个正常的生活
对
很好啊
Because our kids be going off to Hogwarts to study magic and it's all cool and pretty safe and all that kind of stuff
yeah.
And we'd be magical mothers and doing whatever magic stuff. I mean, you know, I don't know what I do, but I do it. I mean, you wouldn't. You wouldn't fly, or if you did fly, you'd be on a broomstick this far from the floor. 对不对？
对，
真的不喜欢 like 很高的东西的 you'd be flying just as it touching the floor. No, wait. 问题是奇怪 because you're right. 你会骑摩托车对不对？很快 like a 疯狂人。
我没有好吗？
No, it's not how you are.
我不是。
你是
你骑得比我快。
No, well, listen, you are nuts.
我没有。那不是我，那是你好不好？
No, I'm good.
No, 你在说谎。
I've crashed like no times.
我也没有啊。
八個，
那是车子，不是摩托车。
No.
是车子，不是摩托车。
That crash that I came out to you for when you called me, I was like, oh, babe, I've crashed.
那是车子。
Is that 車子？
对。
Oh, okay, so that was number
摩托車沒有。
4?
摩托車0次。
Yeah. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, some guy crashed into you, and he was on a bike.
对啦。
Oh, that was number 8. That was the latest one, right? Yeah.
你很烦你每次都骑很快，因为你不想要就是在很多人的旁边。
对，我不喜欢。
对，
因为他们
也很可怕。
Because I want to get away from them. It's not because I'm trying to kill us. It's or I really love going fast. It's just because I don't want anyone near me because people are mental.
对啊
and they swerve and I just want to get away from them.
对啊，就是为什么你会骑很快，然后要抖来抖去，就是因为你要骑到前面去。
But I'm not like seriously, I'm not like those idiots that do this through traffic.
No, 没有。
I don't do that. I just get in front and try and stay away from. I don't go on the opposite side of the road and around cars and up paths and down.
没有。你在等那个红绿灯的时候，你就已经准备了。绿灯。
Look at the other guys lick my lips. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a motor, it's a scooter, 对不对？像听起来像个 hairdryer, 对不对？哦呀，你要吗？Just 30 miles an hour, absolute top speed downhill. Okay, this 世界 we're talking about worlds.
Yeah, 世界讲完啦。
So you've done. You want to go Fantastic Beasts?
对。
I'm still on the ones I don't want to live in. Terminator, no thanks.
有太多可以讲了啦。
You're right. Any 恐怖片 would be horrific. Although I think like a lot of those are very specific to people. Like Ta. That he was messing about with a specific bunch of people, and if you're just and if you're just another family, it won't. It's just normal life.
对啊。
So that wouldn't really be fun. Insidious 是一样 terrifying if it's happening to you. But most people, like the neighbors of those people, they just live in life. 没关系. So if you moved in,
对，就只是你就只是想象什么事情会发生在你身上。
Yeah.
你就要每次都要很 like。就是疑神疑鬼，就是我旁边没有鬼什么的，
对，
你就觉得不要好了。
迪士尼吗？
迪士尼哦
，like
我没有
，not the Little Mermaid because we drown.
我没有
The Little Mermaid, yes, please.
你可以呼吸啦。
Because you need to be a thing. I'm assuming
我没有太多的 connection with Disney， 所以
你没有吗？
我没有。
No, but I'm just thinking the 世界 like it'd be a happy life and like
世界。
What about the Pirates of the Caribbean? No, that'd be awful.
No,
that'd be awful.
那个跟打仗，那跟战役一样啊，就是大家都在玩心理战。
对啊，
你要抢别人，你还要去打那个海盗。Right?
对啊 and like it's all 很玩，如果你看那个like 海盗打架那种东西，但是如果你是 like 一般的海盗。你的生活很难，是很不好。Like,
而且在海上生活 ，no, not for me。在海上生活没办法。
对 ，a lot of pirates were raping and pillaging and all that kind of stuff. They weren't like nice people. Is this Disney's made them
很
like friendly in that? They weren't friendly, nice people.
而且也不是就是很 humor。他们也不是每次都很 humor。
So again, 世界 not that one.
No, 迪士尼还好，我觉得迪士尼有太多公主王子，我就觉得对，还好，没什么，很无聊。
Star Trek would be quite good actually. I'd like that.
Dan 说他想要在 Star Trek
吗？ or Star Wars? Which one? 你记得吗？他说 Star Trek. Yeah, no, I agree. Star Trek would be a good one because they live in a their world. They live in a like I'm going to put it in like a perfect society in a way. Like there's no money and that kind of thing, and You have a machine where you can just tell it to make you any kind of food and it'll just make you it. So you're always fed. You don't need, you know what I mean? There's no use for livestock and that kind of stuff anymore. There's no money. And they're all about exploration and that kind of stuff. So that'd be quite cool, I think. And you haven't seen it. Right. So you got to sit down and watch all 7 seasons of The Next Generation.
Dan 说他想要在 Star Trek 里面，因为他说里面的外星女人都很漂亮。
It's funny they do that though. They all look humanoid as well, which is like they look like Ren.
但是Dan 觉得他们很漂亮。
Usually.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
呀，迪士尼还好哎，我没有喜欢的。哦，我可能会，迪士尼，不一样。
Toy Story.
还好。
If you lived in Lion King, you'd be savagely eaten by lions. You're like, oh, it's a Lion King. Then they'd eat you up.
我觉得卡通没有
Alice in Wonderland? It's a bit of a crazy one.
我也没有看完这个电影。
Oh, okay.
我大概知道 like what happened， 但是我没有来看过 detail。
对。Kingdom Hearts would be possibly quite fun.
还好
你知道 Kingdom Hearts 吗？
我知道呀。
Did we play that game together?
有。
Did we complete it?
没有。
Which one did you play?
因为很无聊，就是要么就是你，要么就是我们两个不可以一起玩。
No, it's just like a one-player game. But they have lots of Disney worlds in one.
对。
So you could just travel to all the different worlds and visit and.
我觉得我没有看很多 Disney 电影，所以我没有特别喜欢哪一个。
Yeah. I wonder, I bet there's an answer to this. People have probably thought about this for a long time, I think. I'm going to Google it after this. Because there's got to be like a really cool answer. I think Harry Potter must be one of the best worlds to live in.
我觉得任何一个魔法世界大家都会喜欢。
对。
有些人很喜欢那个很喜欢 war films， 他们喜欢打仗。
That's just silly. No, 我们喜欢。
对，我们喜欢，
但是
要在那个生活里面很可怕。
That's different because you can die real quick.
对。
Also, like real, like gender, like Ukraine has showed us recently. Real war is not fun. It's not fun at all. So,
还有一个昨天吧，好像是谁？Jemima， 他说他是不是他问题？他说，如果你可以回到过去还是未来，你会想要去哪里？哪一个时间？哪一年？
未来。
你想要到未来？
对呀，
我也是未来。
Yeah， 为什么？
我不喜欢我过去啊。
Yeah, I mean, what it's 很有趣。
但是对很多人会想要回到历史的时间，他们想要去看以前发生什么事情。
对，
我应该也会想要回到历史时间，但是我不想要在那边很久，因为以前的生活太困难了。但是我会想要回去看大家怎么生活。我想要去看房子，想要去看那些地。还有看他一些商店，看一下他们穿什么衣服，我会很好奇。但是我不会想要住在那里。
No. Live it. No. But 他的问题是你需要住的吗？
应该吧，就是你回到那里。
你 just visiting。
有可能是 visiting， 就是他说如果你有一个时空机器
，so like a time machine。
对，
yeah.
那你要去哪里？这样
？OK， 这是不一样。
就像很像那个电影叫 The Travelers 还是什么？它是 The Travelers 吗
？Is that the one? Hang on, is that the one with the?
他们会改变历史。
Is it? Hang on, because there was 2 of them, wasn't there? There was one where they had a machine.
对
and it was the same guys, and they would go back in time, do something, and then come back again.
对
Or is it the ones where they're from the future and they've come back and they're living to prevent?
No. 第一个。
Oh, right. That one's
Traveler.
No, that Travelers is the one where they've come from the future and they live in the past. That one, I know what you're saying. It's Timeless.
Timeless, 对
Timeless.
对，他们会回到以前，然后去帮助以前
他们会换东西，然后来 yeah, but everything changes every time they do something.
但他们不住在那边，他们就只是去做一些事情。
Just visit,
对。
Yeah, the future.
Okay.
If you're going to go one way, I think future.
我也是。
Right?
对。
I mean, but it's 很有趣，你去对 like 历史很有意思 like because of the 衣服 and 他们的生活 like 如果他们有 like 牙齿痛，我要他们做什么？and
拔牙齿
like 头痛 like even simple things like what do they you got a real bad headache, what do you do like now? You live your life, you've got a cold, do you accept death?
对
You know what I mean? You've got the flu. Do you just say goodbye to your loved ones now?
对
Or something, like how do you deal with it? And just general life. I saw a 很有趣的影片 on TikTok maybe 是 like 历史的 and it's from 100 years ago, England. And they had 黑跟白色的视频影片 of 孩子 from 120 years ago. And the camera was just 相机是 like 新的科技。然后所以他们都是 like
是什么？这是什么东西？
你知道吗？ Like 很好奇 just 看它。
Yeah.
And someone's recolored it. Like they've colored it in so that you can see what they would really look like, and they're curious and all their fashion and stuff. It's so interesting just to look at their faces and also thinking they are all dead. Like all those little kids who are maybe 4 or 5 years old looking at this camera like what they are all dead. And on that note, no, it's just so interesting. Just because these people are like they're way older than that. They'd be 120 now. So, but they're little kids, just so curious about this new thing and this new technology, and now. And just to see all their faces and the fashion, the women walking around with their sort of things on, and some of the cars or whatever in the background, these old cars and 东西是很有趣，
很有趣，就是看他们生活是好玩的。
对，所以我要去 visit Taiwan，然后看 the Aborigines there, the original Taiwanese, and see what it was like, what they were doing back then. And visit like loads of different countries and just like go back to ancient Greece and see all of the stuff that people talk about.
Oh yeah, 对
Hercules, like where did he come from?
对
And Achilles and Hector, and were they real or not? Or did this actually happen? Or go back to some of these big battles? Not get involved. I'm just viewing.
就看而已，
Just 只有看 just like a movie.
Right， 那这样我可以，这样我就会想要回到历史，想要回到历史的时间。但是我但是如果
我们需要选择 like 只有一个未来，
对啊，就住在未来。
Because like how does it turn out?
但是 maybe 像 Anna 她就说 maybe 在未来人们就不存在了，我就说 gone， 我们就都死掉，我们就会像恐龙一样。
That's the worry thing. I was thinking yesterday when you answered, because you were like, I'd like to go like 10 years in the future, right? Because our kids are growing up now. I thought to myself, there's like a movie in there, like there's a story 故事 in there. It's like what if 我们有3个孩子，然后你去 like 10年以后，然后 one of them was missing.
Like Mason. Mason 不见了。
He's gone. He just 不见。And you don't know, and you've come back. Because you can't interfere with.
Interfere 就是你不可以改变吗？
你不可以问他们 or anything because you're interfering with the timeline or whatever. You just can observe, just watch so that you don't. But you say Mason's gone. Max is there and he's now, 10 years in the future, he'll be 11, nearly 12.
对
And Kyrie is 16, 16, whatever. But Mason's gone.
对啊
And no one ever mentions him. And he would be 13, 14. So why isn't he there?
对
And then you come back, you're like, what's going to happen to Mason? Why is he not with the family anymore?
对啊
That would worry the hell out of me.
对，就是他就是会让你担心，从现在到未来的10年，你都在担心。
Now I just hold him. I'd hold him for 10 years. It's like, you're not going anywhere, buddy. I'm keeping it. 你知道吗
Yeah.
And that's my worry. How far would you go in the 未来？
我不会太久因为如果我可能，你要想我们现在30岁，right？ 那未来的30年、40年我们就死了 ，maybe。
Possible。
40年就死了，但所以你不能去太远啊。如果你去太远的话，代表你很快就死掉了。
Yeah， 对啊。
So maybe 5年、10年吧。
只有吗 ？So would you? So 你会去在你的生活时间 ，like you'd go within your lifetime？
当然啦，对啊。
That's interesting.
因为我还没有我很喜欢现在的生活，我不会很讨厌，你懂吗？所以我不会想要过得我不想要去太远，因为至少我还有很多的时间跟你们在一起，或是做我喜欢做的事情啊。如果你看到 like 很不好的未来，你会换现在你会换你的行为吗？会更努力吧。Work harder.
Well,
就让自己
应该 like if you see if you went like 10年以后，然后你看到我们的公司还好，或我们的孩子很笨，或 whatever something， 不知道我们住在
哪里？
不知道台湾 or whatever we live in 日本 or something， 你会换你的？
你没有办法换啊，你也不知道为什么啊。但是你就会更小心吧？我觉得你的态度，你的生活态度就不会那么的 relax， 你就会like 想要赚更多钱。对，你可能想要赚更多钱，你想要学更多新的技能，你想要就只能 make sure 你可能以后不会走那一条路。
你的生活会进步。
对，
但是这是很复杂的对话，对不对？因为时间，如果你去未来，然后你会知道你的未来是什么，所以你会换你的行为，对不对？但是这是很难，因为你换了你的行为，那是还是你的未来，对不对？因为
你不知道啊
because you've already been there and you've noticed that, oh, my life's like that. I don't want my life to be like that. I want it to be better. So you go back and try harder, but your life still's like that.
Maybe.
That's how it turns out.
有可能，但是你不会更 relaxed， 你会更努力去做你现在要做的事情。
That's the problem as well. 你是对，
对啊，
你是对，应该我们的生活很好。
对啊，
我们是有钱人 whatever 不知道，我们有很大的家。房子，然后you come back， 你会回来，然后你想，没关系，我的未来很好，所以我可以放纵，
也是
and then your life changes again because now you're relaxing, you think, oh, it'll all turn out fine, but because you're not making the effort that you would have, if you didn't see it, you've screwed it all up.
有可能
So that kind of screws it up as well.
有可能
Oh dear. Okay, well.
不管怎么样 ，OK, anyway, 不管怎么样，大家就是要努力工作，努力学习，好吗？不要 give up.
my 我的选择是1000年以后。
1000年以后
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
好啊，但是那时候你就会变成 raisin.
A reason?
Raisin.A
raisin 葡萄干吗？
对啊。
No, I mean, because it doesn't affect me. Well, I thought.
你的意思是说，我们现在到1000年以后，我们还是30岁
Yeah. We don't. It's not. You're in a time machine, so you're your age and you stay your age.
对耶。
You're in a time machine.
我忘记了。
You just go to visit.
对，我忘记了。
It's not like fast forwarding time. I don't want to.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm in the machine. I'm still, 21, and I'm still 21岁
Yeah.
去看回来
Okay.
So that's the question, no?
所以你看到1000年以后的未来，你发现都没有人
Then
怎么办
Well,
你会害怕吗？还是你会想要去找
I wouldn't because it's so far in the future. It's like 10, 11 generations of our children.
也是
So we're way dead, number one. Our kids are way dead. Right. Are you worrying about our grandchildren yet?
还没
Because it's so far away right now. We're going to be grandparents. Obviously we're going to be grandparents because they'll be born. But, okay.
你不会担心太多了
We'll never see our great-grandchildren probably.
Great-grandchildren.
We'll never see them.
对
So we'll never know them. They'll never know us. We'll just be two names.
对啊
Maybe. Because, the thing I told you, you're forgotten after 2 generations, pretty much. The third generation is like, who is the... They might.
Unless 除非你是一个很有名的
Unless you're 很有名
或是你真的超有钱
对
right? Elon Musk maybe 他的 great grandchildren 会知道这个人是谁
Yeah. Him and Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates, Einstein
对这些
if he had any kids 我不知道
历史人物
You'll know their like Napoleon, right? Or the even people like Mao and that kind of thing. Like
他们都对会被记得
很有名人 You will know them, right? But if you're normal people,
对啊
it'll be easier because we've got records now. There'll be videos if YouTube is a thing in
Still,
30, 40 years time. There's still records now of of us online. So our great-great-grandchildren or our great-grandchildren can say, oh yeah, no, great-great-grandma Eula and great-granddad Tom or whatever.
他们在这里.
These are them here. And they'll look at the thing and go, oh, it's so weird. Like the video is weird. Like look how old it is.
Look at how much clothes
look at their look at their clothes.
What
like
is that weird monkey looking stuff?
Like, so
他们会觉得我们很奇怪.
So that's the problem. But with us, we don't have those records, right? We have old black and white pictures of our great grandparents. Maybe.
没有，我没有.
Right? Right? Maybe we do. Maybe there's a written record of them on a house registration or something. But it gets lost pretty quick.
对啊.
I have no idea what I only know one generation. My great grandma and my great-grandfather. I only met my great-grandma, but I never met my great-grandfather. And I know his name, one of them, and I know her name, one of them. But after them, not a clue.
不记得, 对啊,
不记得.
对啊.
So I don't know, but so 1,000 years, because I want to see how it turns out.
对.
But what about if it's flying cars?
好酷.
Right?
对啊.
If you think, oh, this is kind of cool.
你还会很希望自己活1000年.
Yeah.
1000岁. 对啊.
Well, yeah. Maybe.
但是就是一种好奇啦，如果真的是1000年以后的话，就是好奇以后会不会还有人，
yeah.
或是以后就是都是机器人 whatever. 对啊.
I'd quite like to go even further beyond.
干嘛？这么好奇?
Because like, can you imagine 1,000 years is a long time with technology and that kind of 东西，所以我们会进步 like 很多。但是 what about 1,000,000 years? That's so long in time.
就是一个 blank, 就是都是黑色的.
Well,
maybe 就没有了.
Earth might be there still, but in what kind of... I mean, I'm sure... we've made so much progress, really, over the last 1,000 years. We've made so much progress in 1,000. Can you imagine 1,000,000? 1,000,000 years is such a drastic amount of time. Not in compared to space-time, but like in human time. What will we be? What will we be?
Maybe 我们就
I can't even think about
back
it.
to zero, 就零.
We'll just be cells again. No, or maybe we won't exist.
对啊.
Or maybe we'll exist on many, many, many planets all over the universe.
就每个人都有自己的 planet.
不知道. Anyway.
好啦.
所以
我们星期一的 magical talking. 希望你们喜欢.
对啊.
好，你有什么事情要告诉大家吗？
对啊，我可以. So if you want to take your Mandarin learning seriously, you certainly can by joining the Mandarin Monkey community, mandarinmonkey.com.
Sure.
/lessons or /memberships, whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
You can also get in contact with us at any time on the chat at Mandarin Monkey email address.
是的.
Please make sure you go and download the Mandarin Monkey Podcast app. There'll be an update coming out very, very soon, which includes a comprehension game, note-taking, and the ability to have a listen to the first 2 of any of the pro content for free. You can also just listen to it on trial if you want to. You can download and listen to everything on trial. So do that.
7天.
And for 7 days. Yeah, absolutely right. And Mandaboo, go and practice your Zhongwen. Big shout out to Winter as well, who was she was making a bunch of boos as well. I appreciate that. Super cool. I did all of yours. They were good.
谢谢你们收听，谢谢你们收看，我们就下次见喽，拜。